What's up guys, Tony here with Drive Protect, and in today's video we're going to go through removing the front bumper and headlights on a 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper. We're going to start by opening the frunk, and we got to take all of this off. Let's go through that right now. Alright, first off you got to take apart this top part of the plastic here. Let me get my finger back here. Just going to start pulling. All right, just like that, we got that guy removed. That's just a bunch of these plastic white clips, so it's just a matter of pulling them in the right spots, removing those. All right, next we got a 10 mil here and a 10 mil over there, and then also two in the front here, storage unit. So we're gonna take those two out and these two out. Then once those are out, you can just pull this whole thing out. You got one clip, one wiring clip to deal with right here. Just like that. Pop that out. And now you can remove the whole frunk. So as you can see, that exposes the front light bar, the center part of the light bar. 1, 2, 3, and 4 10 mil bolts there. One wiring harness here. So we're going to go ahead and remove those. This wiring harness, just pull this gray piece back and push down. Pull that out, set that aside. Once you've got those bolts removed, you can just give it a wiggle and pull up, and that whole light bar removed. There's just a alignment pin here, a clip here, and a clip here. Now you can see another 1, 2, 3, 4 10 mil bolts. We're going to leave those for now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove Torx bolts that are here. There's 1 and 2 here, and then another 10 mil over here. Go ahead and remove those on both sides. T40. After you remove both of those, go ahead and remove 10 mil that's up here. There's also another one of these plastic clips that we're going to have to remove here. The fender liner. That releases that. There's another Torx right there that we'll have to remove. Also, there is 1 and 2 clips here. I already took this one out. Forgot to film it. So we're just going to take this one out. 2 of these clips. 1 here and 1 here. Get at that. All right, got that guy out. That releases this bottom part of the bumper from the fender liner, or that lower shield, I mean. We're just going to repeat the same thing we just did on the other side, on this side. Moving them to underneath the bumper. First bolt you're going to have is one of the Torx. This will also be a Torx 40, same size as everything else that's been on this bumper. And then we got another 10 mil, got another Torx, another 10 mil, Torx, 10 mil, and Torx. So go ahead and remove all those. Now that we've got those bottom bolts out, we only got the 4 on the top here left. So we're going to go ahead and just get our fingers underneath here. And we're just going to pull. So you can tell that is all loose. Just a little wiggle. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pull it loose like that. Now, the reason we're keeping those top bolts in is so that doesn't fall. Eric already came and pulled this, so he gave me a little head start here. All right. All I need to do is take those top 10 mil bolts out, and then there'll be a wiring harness for the front camera afterwards. As you can hear that pop, it already wants to come loose. It does have these little retainers, but they are kind of just popping already. As you can tell, lift it up there. I don't know if you can see that. Eric, do you mind coming over here and giving me a hand? Okay, boss doesn't want to help me. I just don't want to drop it. So here there is, can you see that?
Yep.
There's this little black clip that needs to be separated. Just take two of your fingers and you just kind of separate that clip, and then you'll be able to pull that off like that. And then this guy, this one, push that down and pull out. Yeah, there is two wiring harness right here. You see it?
Yep.
Okay, so this one, we'll just pop that out.
2 clips inside there. There we go.
That one's out, and then one more here. So this one, that little black tab is what we're trying to get down. There we go. Just like that. Now your bumper is completely loose, just like that. Now that we've got the bumper out, now we can take the headlight out. Again, just 10 mil. There's this bolt here. There is this one right here. And then up in here is another bolt. You can kind of see it through there. There's that bolt. So go ahead and take all 3 of those out. It is going to get pretty loose because that is the last bolt. There's a couple little metal clips. You just push those in and then pull out. The whole assembly will come out. And you got one wiring harness to deal with. One small wiring harness. We got the black and the red clip again. There we go. Now, also something to take note of, the passenger side headlight assembly does have these 2 wiring harnesses that we took apart to take the bumper off. So you just need to pop those off. Like that, and then you can take your headlight out. All right, guys, and that is how to remove the front bumper and headlights off of a 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper. Hopefully that was helpful and informative. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one.